What's up, guys? It is your boy, Papa C here, and we're back talking about Palworld. Now, ultimately, I bet some of you are like, oh wow, well, this is your third time talking about it, what's new? Well, this time I'm talking about some breaking news. You probably saw the title, and you're probably pretty title. But ultimately, before we get that, I need to set the stage a little bit. Now, at the time of January 20th to 22nd, a Twitter user by the name of Frog ultimately decided to start putting up some posts talking about how Palworld had stolen asset design sets from Pokemon, listing off first off Cinderace, then listing off Superior, for this pal. Oh, then we have Direct Relaxerist, that he was once again, for example. Then we have the Awesome Dino Awesome. Then we have the overlay. Have them go meow with the powers, Cheshire Cat creature. Then we have with Zobble's Fin. And then we have the Lycanroc example, to which, hold on for a moment, I can show you the very tail end part. Yeah, ultimately you can see that whoop slide. And his post got so big that even on the 22nd, again, to my knowledge, an actual news article actually did talk about him, although they did list him as anonymous, although he was very much upset that he was listed as anonymous. Yes. And an actual ex-Blizzard employee by the name of Eric Covington even talked about his post. It got pretty big. Now I'm pretty sure you're wondering, oh well, Connor, then how come you didn't talk about it? And I wanted to see if Nintendo was actually going to full on slap a lawsuit down with this new information coming out. Yeah, lo and behold, it turns out that the dude has actually manually scaling models to just make them look similar. So to anybody worrying about Palworld have stolen assets, don't worry, Palworld is innocent of stolen assets. And it looks like the rules have proven them not, and that their pals were not made by AI. Still though, wish that we did get 2D art of the pals though. But without further ado, let's get into Bio's tweets actually acknowledging his wrongdoings. I feel a little regretful for using the word using exactly so flippantly here. I was trying to be silly, but I think I gave an incorrect impression. I want to emphasize that while some elements are similar to these messages, these messages are not exact copies of each other. It's like some common sense says to show this isn't. I've been counting polygons. Okay, look, I'm gonna have to ask. Does anybody who actually knows how to make models, can you tell me how many counting polygons can somehow give you the correct answer to see if something was copied? Because this guy clearly fabricated this all even further when you actually go here. Yes, go up further up. He even tries to say scaling models doesn't fabricate anything when it does. And even tries to hold the whole, oh, I'm pulling the moral apology high ground. I actually did playground. But ultimately, scaling the models automatically does ruin any sort of actual argument that can really be made, because ultimately it damages the evidence. It needs to be like 100% dead to rights accurate, proper evidence. Otherwise, you damage whatever arguments you can actually truly make when actually talking about this in a court of law. It very much does screw over whatever case can be brought up. And ultimately, as you can see, that the core reason as to the biggest reason was, I'm doing this because I think it's disgusting how power glorifies animal abuse. Also, you must have probably noticed that, hey, there's not a lot of posts from this man. Simple. he only made his Twitter account January 2024. Yeah, but ultimately, I'll say this. Palworld is innocent of the argument, innocent of the claims of having stolen assets and of using AI. I don't know where that argument even came from. I get that the creator was using AI for one game, but ultimately, so long as they haven't used it for Palworld, that's perfectly fine. Fine. Although that's my personal opinion. Plus, the whole game around the AI around the AI imposter is that, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in the game. Ultimately, I'm just grateful that the devs didn't actually steal assets to just make their game, which is honestly a good thing. I'm honestly happy about that. Ultimately, because I want fair competition, and I frankly don't want any dirty pleas to be made, nor to be justified for that competition to even flourish. But all in all, that's all I got to say, guys. Please, without further ado, you know the drill. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to make sure notified and any on future uploads. Also, if you want to, share this video out. It's short, and I made the whole conciseness pretty quick. Quick, so that way everyone knows that no, Palworld didn't steal any assets. I'm your host, Papa C, signing off. Deuces.